What a beautiful day to begin with. Thank you so much for being with us, and today I'm going to review recently released on Netflix Sweet and Sour. Before moving further, I would like to just define some life lessons that I have learned from my own experience, that the relationships are just like this. Your expectations and someone's priorities will not work parallel, and they will not go together. They will never ever match, and that happens in this one as well. And the most important thing is, relationships are just like a foundation. You have to create like a brick by brick, and the no matter how stronger the foundation is, it can be swept away with the one small tiny wind, and that wind can be like a storm, like a hurricane. So it has to be, and the most important thing is, your relationship works with few equations: consistent, continuously, without expectations. And the more you give it, the more you will gain it, and the less you give it, the less you will receive it. That's how the relationships work. So that happens with Mr. Lee Hyeok, who is recently admitted to hospital and forsaken by parents, accepted by a female nurse, very cute to embrace. Like, he got a I felt like he got a calf love. Calf love is called that when you get a love when you are in a early age of childhood or something like that. So he was fascinated with her because she was so caring, and he found her life in a very tough situation, because she gets lack of sleep, the food and all these things, and her workspace stress. He understands her. He is sharing meals with her, always taking blame of what she is doing it. So, and also telling him that he is engineer and he got a job, and that position is a permanent one, whereas she get just a contract. No matter whatever your physical appearance is, if your heart and soul is very clean, you will be accepted by each and every individual in the society. And that happened with him. At that time he was very pure, very nice, and his feelings were true to her. So Da-eun is a nurse, and now he's from one part of the movie you will see this is the beginning that happened. So he got a jaundice at time, and he recovered, and now, so during this time he is picking even food that she likes it. So you understand everything about your loved ones. You have to remember their birthdays, every date specifically. Be specific. That's why you have to understand. And not being specific, he paid the price for that in the later. Well, let's see what happened. In the second phase, we see that she gave him the gift of shoes, joggers. So he got the writing on the wall that she is literally telling him to maintain his appearance. So he worked upon it. Transition was very perfect, because it is a movie. Definitely it will be very quick instead of a series. In series you will have plenty of time. So transition worked very well. Now he is fit and fine and slim, but unfortunately, the more closer they are getting together, they are planning many things also. And he is assigned to the main office, which is very far away. So the more time they used to give each other is already the holidays are gone now. Officially that's what he said. So now he has to go far away, so he is giving her less time. Imagine that when we started calculating things in relationship, that's the crack in your relationship. So you don't need to calculate. That happened with him also, because he sometimes keep on calculating that, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing this work, I cannot be the same that I have to be, I'm sometimes tired also. She is also doing work. She did her level best also. She was doing too much than him. So instead of just you create a circle of understanding around you have to bring someone in that circle and calculate together that, okay, it's a mutual, the sacrifice is mutual, the time is mutual. So that's why it was a little lack in there in his behavior. So now he is in the office, he is on the way, going here and there, meeting very pretty ladies. So he has to understand that where his priority lies. So his priority suddenly switched, because there is another girl, Bo Young, who is who he meets, And so at certain situation it happened that he made a wrong mistake at the very wrong time. He called Da-eun a boyang, and she was upset with this because few days ago also she had an abortion. And during that time you have to really understand that the women, their mood swing and all these things, you have to really understand it's very sophisticated time and situation. So he paid the price for that, and now that cracked and rift is becoming huge, whereas Boyoung, she has her own priorities. So another scene you could see it also. Now I want to summarize it becoming very big. So at the end also you will see that she has her own priorities. She wanted to go to America to create her profile, and she wanted to become something. So in the end, what happens is he's left alone. So sometimes the most important thing is you should be very contented with what you have. And another thing that he just found out that the Christmas event that was organized, she never ever cancelled it. So women are, she can forgive you as long as you are very loyal and kind. Materialistic things and worldly stress and situations, they are just part of a life, not a heart of life. It will never ever be there. It will go away, swept away. But your feelings and your love should be deep, sincere and kind. Thank you so much for bearing me, and have a great watch and keep sharing with me. Thank you. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye bye.